Hello, welcome to another Year of Beer blog. Tonight we are embroiled in lots of minutiae of putting together the last minute arrangements for the British Guild of Beer Writers dinner on the 25th of November. So that's just in 3 weeks, and there are lots of which is at that snagging stage where there are lots of little things to be unpicked and put right. But although it's a fairly onerous and exacting task, I have this to make it all better. Now this glass of sort of slightly cloudy looking beer is in fact the latest in Stuart Howe's series of 52 brews. It's a glass of Monsieur Rock, the beer that he brewed with Jean-Marie Rock from Orval. You can read about it on his blog. I'm not going into the technical specs here, but it's basically a pale malt beer, 100% hopped with Saaz in the kettle, and then cold conditioned on Saaz hops as well. And you get that Saaz aroma the second you put your face near the glass. You just get a really, really big kind of sort of really soft, fruity, lemony aroma. It's really, really appealing, and underneath it all you've got that sort of real Sharps house character as well. And I think this is from the bright tank, from the conditioning tank, as it was just being filled for cold conditioning. And it's good, man. You know, it's got a really lovely kind of full carbonation to it. As you drink it, you get a real big waft of that Saaz aroma, really, really appealing, sort of lemony, and then the pale malt gives it a really lovely soft kind of fruitiness. There's a little bit of kind of soft pear and apple character to it. Just really, really smooth, really drinkable. And then right in the background there's a hint of spiciness, like maybe ginger or fennel. And that's the interesting thing is when you taste a beer from a brewery, what you always have in the back of your mind is what are the other beers that they've brewed, so Chalky's Bark, Chalky's Bite, those are beers brewed with ginger and with fennel. I'm pretty sure this beer isn't spiced, but it's just that sort of faint association that you have, like when you taste a beer you think, what can I taste in it? And you always sort of use that brewery's beers as benchmarks for what you're tasting. So there is a really sort of faint gingery thing going on in the background here as well. I have to say, even though it's fairly hazy, carbonation is good. It's in really, really nice condition. It's incredibly drinkable. It's just got that word drinkability. We can debate all we want about what it means, but ultimately it's for me it's about delivering something that's really big in flavour, has a kind of finish to it, and then just makes you want to take another drink. It's something that's interesting, big flavour on the palate, and then kind of clears, dries and finishes, and you just think, I want that sensation, that cycle of sensations to carry on happening. That for me is what drinkability is, and that's what this beer has in spades. So Monsieur How and Monsieur Rock, I salute you. Thank you very much for this. That's a rare treat, and one that I'm going to savour. Obviously in the interests of drinking the beer in the best condition, I'm going to hammer the rest of this mini keg this evening. Stuart, you're a gent. Cheers, mate.